And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show.
Keep those hands high.
Missed on the right hand. All right, early round 1 action here, and the wrestler immediately is able to get the clinch. Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight back.
Absolutely, John, and he wants to wear on the arms. He understands how powerful his boxer is. So by grabbing him, squeezing him, making him squeeze, it starts to build the lactic acid. The arms start to blow up, and you start to get a little fatigued. That's what this wrestler's trying to do to slow this boxing guy down.
Oh, vicious uppercut. Wow. 3 minutes to go. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
26 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson.
The power of Chandler is a sight to behold, man. He's so dangerous, he's so strong physically, and he has so much belief in his strength and his ability to fight at a high pace that he won't slow down.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
Nice.
I don't do that as well as you do. Man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing.
El Cuckoo, he's got his arm.
Oh!
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Oh, no!
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Seconds to go. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Ferguson.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, now you're doing awesome out there.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. That's some power there.
Nice, great shot, great shot.
He loaded up there with that high kick.
dead has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, nice offering there by Tony Ferguson. We'll see if he can follow it up here, Chief.
I mean, he usually does. He does not let guys off the hook. Tony Ferguson is a guy that has a killer's mindset, and when he gets you hurt, he's looking to finish.
Ferguson's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Oh, nice elbow.
Ferguson gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. Oh, right hand.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Chandler's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just hard to know what's coming from Tony Ferguson. Hard to know which leg he's going to lead with. Hook to the head lands flush there by Ferguson.
He's throwing these punches in combinations, really dictate the pace of his opponent.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. Point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, he lands a hook. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button. That would end the night. You heard it real bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Tony Ferguson. Now drops inside that close. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Ferguson's back in full go. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, bails on the submission now.
This is a terrible position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Michael Chandler.
60 seconds.
1 minute to decide this one.
Beautiful transition.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
Ferguson's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, congratulations go out to him, proving yet again that he's one of the best lightweights in the world.
He is so good at everything that he does. He's so diverse. He's so varied in his attacks. He did exactly what he needed.
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jose ALDO Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, T-City Ortega!
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and going to be interesting to see how Brian Ortega approaches this particular stylistic challenge. A lot of people feel like he will have a grappling advantage against this man and most every featherweight in the division. But Ortega wants to showcase that James Lurson boxing, and he's going to throw hands early and often tonight. We'll see how it plays out. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. Ain't no good. Fighting behind a nice jab.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right, we will see how Jose Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since Jose Aldo started boxing with the Brazilian Marines, his hands have just gotten so much better. But he is known for the outside leg kick. It's his calling card, and if you're Jose Aldo, you want to fight behind that.
Lead kick landed there by Aldo. Just over 3 minutes to go. Just misses with that one. Aldo gets tattooed by that straight punch. Oh, and he lands another punch there. Hopefully the stat guy will give him credit.
Give him credit for the punch, even if it's not just a jab.
Ortega gets hit with that stiff jab there.
Great block there. Another good stick to the head.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Brian Ortega.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Nicely done to the body. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Aldo. There's that body shot. Oh, beautifully placed with another punch there. Outstanding kick there by Ortega. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Points out for the end of round one.
Excellent job that man. Just like you trained me to get. The game plan couldn't be coming together more perfectly. I want you to keep that up now. His aggression is working against him.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Well, round one, a tough act to follow. Now we get to our second round. Brian Ortega and Jose Aldo. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Good sequence of kicks there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Oh, nice jab. And there it is, that patented Jose Aldo leg kick again. You know, Andre Pedernera's talked a lot about Aldo getting back to that weapon. He's got to like what he's seeing out of Jose. Oh, that's the biggest shots of fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, uppercut.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
So 65 total strikes and counting have now landed for Brian T-City Ortega. And in terms of the efficiency, landing with 57% accuracy against Jose Aldo. Ortega's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Oh, somehow, some way he's able to get out.
Look at that, Johnny. Gets to his side. That allows for him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's in side control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet, not necessarily the way you drew it up today, champ.
No, watching these two fight in preparation, you don't expect to see this playing out in front of you. The jiu-jitsu fighter normally is chasing takedowns, but he must have seen something in his opponent that is allowing him to get...
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Aldo gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Ortega gets tattooed by that stiff jab. And he is staying committed to that jab. Ortega gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Aldo's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Hook to the head there by Ortega. All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start.
Ortega's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
All right, well, these ground strikes are just brutal. Back and forth we go. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Raise your right, raise your left, both hands up.
There's the leg kick, that one checked by T-City, Brian Ortega. Huge connection there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big knee lands there. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, big elbow.
Try to separate from the clinch now. Well, not sure if he's lighter. Aldo's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. That was a big check.
30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Good punch there. Oh, he hurt him again.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Time.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega.
All right, so a big win for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner here tonight. Didn't get the finish that he had forecasted, but I think he's going to enjoy watching this one back.
Oh, yeah. He's going to love watching this because he loves grappling. He's been doing it since he was a kid. So he loves seeing the fight taking place on the ground. And on the ground, he was dominant. What a beautiful performance.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Rumble Johnson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. DC, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston...
That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world champion.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top. With that great.
Oh! He's hurt again! Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rampage. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Johnson gets back up again. Nicely done. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And, hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Oh, and there's that inside leg kick. And just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soul.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, nice kick.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Rampage goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Johnson gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Oh! His misses are entertaining. Chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Under 30 seconds. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, big left hook.
Oh, there it is. That's that one. The right hand.
So a strong 5 minutes down. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Johnson's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, that is a massive hammer fist that gets through. Rampage gets back up. Right on the button. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Johnson's lower jaw now starting to show signs of
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 6 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Colby Covington maintains status as one of the best welterweights in the world.
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment the official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
Colby Chaos Covington, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. All right, so here he is, Justin Gaethje, the lightweight contender. Many fancy him a future UFC champion, but it's just been amazing to watch this guy seamlessly transition to the UFC. One headlining spot after the next. More bonuses than UFC fights. This might be the most exciting fighter in the world today.
He is the most exciting fighter in the world. He's a guy that when you put him at the top of the marquee, people show up. People want to watch Justin Gaethje compete because you know you're almost watching we go to these videos on YouTube and all these other things, because we want to see action. Don't worry about that. Get on your PlayStation, choose Justin Gaethje as your character, and it's going to be fun. In real life, in video games, Justin Gaethje is one straight highlight.
Yeah, you want bulletproof matchmaking, just throw Justin Gaethje in the main event against anybody, and he'll take care of the rest. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here. All eyes once again on the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. He has got a highlight reel to compete with any man or woman in this sport, and he believes in this matchup he will have the striking advantage, and he is going to try to make his opponent feel his power early enough. Attempt. Wrestling's the best base for mixed martial arts. I didn't wrestle, but that is what I believe, and the kickboxer is not at all where he wants to be early in this fight.
As a wrestler myself, you dig into these fights and you think this is exactly what's going to happen. This wrestler's going to level change. The kicks are going to get caught. He's going to find ways to get this guy down and try to overwhelm him. That's exactly what he is doing at the start of the fight.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. There's the jab, there's another one. So the double jab is there by Gaethje.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this arena knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and opponent couldn't stop him.
Sometimes you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing. This man is such a great wrestler, he was able to secure that takedown.
Covington's has got full mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Covington's back to the side control now.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, Gaethje's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because
gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has hurt very badly again.
Round 2 straight ahead.
He's beating you on the ground right now. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. The guard is also.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. but the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talked a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for the striking defense and his ability to move that head off the center line. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Just out of range with the big right hand. Effective strike there by Gaethje. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Good work from the top here by Covington.
Another one. He cannot miss from the top position. He's got to start throwing now.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Covington. Trying for a submission here.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
The belly.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Covington. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Like that!
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, that's the end of round number two.
He beat you up that round. But you're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. You're going to get aggressive. They're confident over there.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Great. We know what to do here now. We know what to do.
Nice punch there. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take the time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Getting him on here.
Gaethje's in half guard.
Nice transition.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Gaethje's that's all over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change, making people going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Oh, look at that, he leapt up.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
How about it? Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, so Colby Covington, as usual, has all his skills going tonight as he gets it done by TKO.
It's just overwhelming. At times it feels like the opponent just kind of rolls over because they cannot get Covington off of them. It was the patented Colby Covington pressure that allowed for him to get that TKO victory.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, you know, middling featherweight at times to one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, great combination of strikes there. Good straight hand there by Pimblett. Nice job striking here by Charles "Bronx" Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. Scary proposition really for any man in multiple divisions. Pimblett going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Early round action here. Charles Oliveira pressing forward, guard high, in constant pursuit of his foe.
Yeah, classic Muay Thai, man. Lifting that knee to draw to reaction, and if you give him too big a reaction, he will start you with that beautiful left hook. The guy is...
Oh, put the foot on the hip. Flying arm bar.
It takes so much courage to even attempt something like that, and it looks...
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Oliveira getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Past the 2-minute mark in round 1.
On that ground game. Let's go.
Pimblett's in half guard now.
Oh, he's got the choke.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Pimblett's back in full mount. We'll see what he does here. Huge elbow. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
In the half guard.
Oliveira's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, beautiful escape by him there, and now looks like he's trying to turn defense into offense.
That's beautiful, John, and that's perfectly said. Defense into offense.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day. Oh, that one landed, yep.
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
So an opportunity goes by the Bulls. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
his opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have gotten the fight by that time.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Paddy Pimblett. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Oh, straight there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the outside or his mom's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Oh, Superman punches true. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish with the ticket right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Pimblett's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't matter. 15 seconds remain in the round. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round. but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oliveira.
Continuing to go to the head.
Touched him with the strike there. All right, Bronx pressing forward as usual, lifting up that knee-high guard. If it was a silhouette, you'd know exactly who it was.
Yeah, Charles Oliveira is the man. I love watching Charles Oliveira fight. The way that he lifts to build out your read, to try to draw it out. That leg goes up, if your hands start to drop like you can do, he will pop you with the left hook. He has a well-rounded skill set. He's one of the best fighters in the world, but also one of the funnest fighters that we get the opportunity to watch compete.
Slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, high kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so now his body language really starting to change, and
He set up a beautiful submission. It's tight. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter. Keep squeezing that submission. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Oh, nice headlock.
that Darce choke is tight.
Oh, nice. Now he's going full mount.
Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Big shots landed by him now. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Hammer fist here by Oliveira. Constantly a moving target. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Take a deep breath and relax. He's killing you to the body. We need to protect ourselves better. Use the octagon. Stay light on your feet and dance around a little bit.
Well, it was an incredible fight as it played out. It goes the distance here tonight, and always exciting to see a guy as such an...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Going to the side kick. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He gets out. And now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, I've got a novel idea. When you've got a submission base like this guy does and good offensive takedowns, I don't know, maybe grapple a little bit?
Maybe try to...
DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Checks the leg kick. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy. Nice combination. Nice body shot.
2 minutes have gone by. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here.
Big knee to the body.